My name is Pam Pierson. I thank the committee for coming, which enabled me to drive only 30 minutes to speak with you. I'm a citizen and property taxpayer in Orland, Maine. My 85-year-old husband and I live on retirement income. We moved to Maine when we retired 23 and a half years ago because we love Maine. We've stayed in the same house on the same road with the same neighbors since 1989. I come before you today to do several things. To hand you copies of the letter signed by 51 Orland citizens, or property taxpayers, that would be presented to the Orland Selectmen at their next meeting April 4th, asking them to sign and send a resolution of disapproval of the governor's budget to our local senator, Youngblood, and Representative Gilway. They can't even start working on the budget yet because they have no idea what's going to happen. We can't even have our town meeting until July. I mean, it's chaos. Second, to encourage the Maine legislature to reverse the tax breaks for the higher income taxpayers, the amount of tax breaks it starts to equal the proposed cuts in the governor's budget. As the pie, as Dennis Chinoy talked about, the pie changing. Third, to ask the Maine legislature to not reduce the revenue sharing and money for education and circuit breaker benefit and prescription drug benefit and excise tax revenue. Four, to ask you to not raise the sales tax. It's very regressive, as you know, getting low-income folks harder than the rich. Many of my fellow citizens of Orland cannot afford increased property taxes if the revenue sharing and circuit breaker benefits are reduced. They deserve to stay in the homes they have lived in for decades or generations. We've consolidated our schools and closed our local school, but are facing millions in cuts according to our RSU board if the LePage budget is adopted. Removing the prescription drug benefit is counterproductive. It will increase health care costs. This budget will also cost jobs. Think about it. Everybody talked, all the local townspeople said, we've got to stop doing. That's reducing jobs. That's going to reduce revenue. Hello? That's counterproductive. As I'm sure you're well aware, Maine has the oldest housing stock and the oldest population in the country. Orland is not a wealthy town or a large one. Our population was 2,225 in 2010, with over half over 45 years old. Many families have lived on the same land in Orland for generations. Think about them. Thank you for your time today.